Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to the end of the day tour for Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. It's good to be back. And I have a few things to show you, not a lot, because I spent basically the first couple hours of today catching up on housework, as it were, that had built up while I was ill. But now I'm back, and I do have a cool new item to show you. And that item is an item dislocator, which is, well, obviously, it's a magnet. And let me just bring up recipes for you. So the version of Tolkiencraft II that I'm running is the latest one, 2.8.9. So if in case you are eager to have these fabulous magnets as well. There's two varieties. The first one is pretty cheap. All you need is a charm of dislocation. And that, you know, once you have access to some blaze powder and some draconium dust, you can make yourself this, because by that time you should have access to the redstone and the iron as well. This one only has an 8-block range, and it works the same way as the Uber one, which I will go to here, which has a 32-block range, and that is amazing. It's much larger than a range than the Britannia ring that I was using, the Britannia ring of magnetization, I think it's called. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not using it now. I've showed you that in the past. This one has a wider range, so I am picking up junk that I wouldn't normally want, but it's also very, very handy. I really like it. It is more expensive, though. You need to make the basic item dislocator first, and then you have to have awakened draconium ingots and 2 charged draconium blocks, and you too can be a proud owner of an awakened item dislocator. And as the tooltip said, all you have to do is shift and right-click to turn it on and off. And you don't have to hold it in your bar here. You can have it in your inventory. So that is basically the primary, I would say, aside from the range, the primary functional difference, or functional? Yeah, I guess you could call it a functional difference. I put this in the chest, ring of magnetization, that's it. Just want to check it. So this is a ring, and because it's a ring, it can go in your baubles and be out of your inventory. But the Draconic Evolution one is not a ring, so it has to use up an inventory slot. So that's a trade-off. If you want the longer range of the Awakened Item Dislocator, then I'd highly recommend it. But if you prefer having that extra slot in your inventory, you might want to go with a different magnet, like the Ring of Magnetization from Britannia. Right, so what else was I working on? Well, Whiskers, are you going to tell the people? No? Okay, but Whiskers isn't going to tell you, so I'm going to have to show you myself. I have been working on these stairwells, because the idea is that when people come up these stairs here, they need to be able to get into any of the levels of this fortress. Now, I do have the elevators way in the back there, but they're way in the back, which is kind of, at this side, not very friendly. So I have decided that I'm going to give access through, oop, there's a break there, let me fix that, through an archway of some description, which I still have to put into place here. You just come straight through here and go into the tower, and as you can see, there is a stairwell going down, and this I haven't filled this one in, and I'll explain why in a moment. But so you can go down into basically the basement level with this particular stairwell, and that's why I chose this one to be the main stairwell. I've added nice pillars here. I have left this one not filled in yet because I'm using it as my example one for when I'm building the new stairs, so that I don't have, because once I put the walls in, it's a little tougher for me to eyeball it and replicate it, because, well, once I build it a few more times, I'll probably have it down pat and I won't have to check anymore, but right now I have to keep checking. I originally had some railings here, but but I decided I didn't like them. I wanted to put in a wall, and part of the reason I had to put in the wall is because the guys on the elks kept falling off the edges, and I got tired of hearing the crunches. So yeah, I fixed that. So basically, this is what I've been doing, stairwells, for this evening. And this is the one that I just finished working on here. And working on the next one. And I'll keep going up because we still have a few levels to get to the top. And in fact, let's just go here and count. So I have to do 1, 2, 3, and then I'll be at the top. So actually I'm over halfway, which is awesome. And as you can see, I'm putting windows at each level. And I think that'll look cool. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a window on this side or not as well. I very well might do so. I just haven't decided if I want more than one window in the stairwell or not. But that's it. That's what I've been working on. I hope you enjoyed this rather quick, actually, end of the day tour. I know I enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the stream sometime. You all take care now. Bye.